Yo, what's up? Max here, and in this video we'll be talking about the whole truth about online coaches. In fact, I'm going to be talking about a couple points about online coaching and consulting businesses that you've never heard before. Let's get started. Have you ever wondered whether there's more to life than a boring dead-end 9-to-5 job? Have you ever dreamed about breaking free, traveling the world, making good money, and just enjoying life? No more office dress code, no morning commute, no boss. This channel is for you, so here's to your freedom. Number one, online coaches and consultants have very, very high income because the market is growing. What you gotta understand is that online coaching and consulting, the whole e-learning market is growing like crazy. In certain countries, it's even doubling every single year. How crazy is that? And it is estimated that the whole e-learning market will be growing up to $315 billion US by the year of 2025. How crazy is that? So why is that important for you to know? Well, that literally means as long as you're in the market, you don't even need to be dominating that market. You don't even need to be part of the top 10 coaches in your niche. As long as you're part of the market, you're already growing alongside it. Also, what you gotta understand is that more and more people get access to the internet, and the internet on average is getting faster. Now that has really good implications for you as a potential online coach, consultant, service provider, and that is the following. Number one, you can deliver your expertise, you can deliver your coaching to your clients online, right? Nowadays you have apps like WhatsApp where you can do video phone calls, you have Zoom where you can do conferences, you have Skype, etc. So you can deliver everything online. You no longer need an office, you no longer need a practice, you no longer are bound to any sort of locality, okay? I'll more about this later. And the other big advantage is that you also can get clients online now, okay? We'll talk about this later on in a second. You are no longer bound to just have a certain amount of clients in your city. You can now reach people all over the world, and that is really, really great. The second big point is that online coaches and online consultants have a very, very high profit margin. So they have high income because of high profit. Why is that? Well, they're not selling a physical product, okay? So they're not sitting on a bunch of costs. Like let's say you're trying to do drop shipping. Drop shipping, this is a whole other topic for a video. I'll bring a video on that very, very soon as well. You're spending a lot of money on trying to create a physical product, and even while you're creating it, you're spending money and you literally have no idea on whether that product will actually be something that people want to buy. So you're spending money on creating the product, spending. You have no validation if the offer is actually good, and you're risking. It's literally high risk for you unless you say, you know what, I'm not gonna sell a physical product, I'm gonna sell my expertise. So you're not sitting on any costs, so the profit margins are extremely high. And the third point I mentioned before, online coaches and consultants and service provider are now location independent, okay? While back in the days, if you were an expert, like let's say you're a fitness expert, or you're helping people overcome anxiety, stuff like that, you were bound to a certain pool of clients. You know, if you live in Berlin, you can only help people in Berlin. If you're in Los Angeles, you can only help people in Los Angeles. And also here, you had costs because you needed to rent a room, an office, etc. Nowadays, all you need is this. Doesn't even need to be an iPhone. It can be a Huawei phone as well, whatever. You can do it with your laptop. You don't even need your own internet connection anymore. You can sit at a Starbucks all around the world. You can even sit on a beach and just connect to some resort Wi-Fi theoretically. So again, you're location independent. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean for you? It means freedom. Okay, how amazing is that? And you've heard me talk about this concept over and over before. There's bad $1 million and there's good $1 million. The bad $1 million is you're bound to a job, to an office, to a routine where you have to show up at a certain time and you can only leave at a certain time from your office. You have to report to a boss. You have to wear a suit and a tie. Yeah, maybe you're making $1 million as a banker or as a lawyer, whatever. But at the end of the day, it doesn't give you freedom. It's a very bad $1 million. Instead, you can say, I'll make a good $1 million, or even 500,000 or 100,000 a year or 80K a year, but at least I'm free. I'm location independent. I could say, hey, it's too hot here right now. Let's go to Chile. There's winter right now. Let's go snowboarding. While at the same time providing my clients with the help that they need. How amazing is that? Or let's say it's too cold. I live in Central Europe. Winters here suck. Let's go to Australia. Let's go to South America. Let's go to Bali. Let's go to Tenerife. Live there, be free, and deliver results to my clients from there. Okay? Online coaches, consultants, and service providers are location independent. And here's the next point that is really key. Pay attention. They don't need a big brand. This is a huge misconception that most people have. You know, because you're watching this YouTube channel, as of the recording of this video, it has 18,000 subscribers. It's not even a lot. You might know me from my first business, the dating advice business, with over 300,000 subscribers on YouTube. You might know me from Instagram, 90,000, etc. Look, you don't need that. Most of my clients have no social media following at all. And they can, I'm not promising anything here, but they can still make 4 to 5 figures a month very easily without a big brand. Hell, most of these people don't even have a website. You don't need a website. You don't need no social media presence. You just need to have proper positioning in a niche market. You just have to know basic level marketing and sales, and you can already make 4 to 5 figures a month as an online coach, online consultant, or online service provider. And again, that's good 4 to 5 figures a month because they're free. You can travel the world. You can do whatever you want, okay? That's amazing. And no, you don't need a big brand. All that people care about is, can you give them results, okay? But how do people trust me without a big brand? They trust you by speaking to you, okay? You can get them on a call, you follow a simple sales script, and you can convince them via your expertise in person that you can actually deliver them results. And this is, again, stuff that we teach in the Freedom Business Mentoring all the time. And no, you don't need a big brand. No, you don't even need a certificate as a coach, consultant, or whatever. You don't need any of that. Most importantly though, you don't even have to be on the market for long. Okay, people always think like, okay, but there's going to be months, like 6 months, 12 months that I have to position myself in order to get my first client. That's not true. We have people in our program that start making their first clients. They start making their first 4 figures after a couple weeks. So that's the thing. Most of the most paid coaches and consultants that are doing their stuff online aren't even on the market for long. It's crazy. Everything happens very, very fast. If and only if you pick the right model and you have the proper positioning. That's really, really crazy if you think about that. Now, here's the point that really, really resonates with me on a personal level, and that is the following: fulfillment and impact. Okay, as an online coach, online consultant, online service provider, you can see that you have real impact on your clients. Okay, you're not working at a 9-to-5 office cubicle where you don't even really know what the result of your work is. You don't have contact with people. You don't see the smile on their faces when you're delivering them great results. In online coaching, consulting, service providing, you do. And this is amazing. No money in the world is worth seeing your client being happy, seeing your client overcoming their obstacles. This is so much worth, and this is honestly the stuff. Somebody asked me the other day on Instagram, Max, what is the last thing you think about before you go to bed? And I think about a couple things. I think about my loved ones, I think about my family, I think about my great team, my mentors, and also my clients. I'm grateful and thankful for the fact that I can have a positive impact on them. And that really fulfills me at a very, very deeper level. And that is amazing. That is something I've never had at any of my office jobs that I had when I was younger. I do have it as a coach, and that is really, really amazing. And no money in the world is worth that, okay? This is by far the actual worth that you're getting. On top of the freedom, on top of the money, on top of the happiness, right? It's pretty cool. And also, most importantly, last but not least, this is also something that most people get wrong. Coaches, consultants, online service providers, okay? If you're doing everything online, you can automize. You can literally start automizing your whole online coaching business. It's crazy. You start giving value to your clients one-on-one. You have your first couple test clients. And then from that, you can literally create certain member area videos, certain worksheets. You can even start hiring people that coach alongside with you, and it's greatly automized. Some of our clients don't even have to work themselves anymore. It's really, really crazy. So the automation process can be huge if you're doing the right things for an online coaching, online consulting, online service providing business. All right, so these are 7 truths about online coaching and consulting. 7 truths that helped me personally make that step into the unknown of becoming an online coach. 7 truths that helped dozens of my clients do exactly the same, and 7 truths of why I believe this is by far the best way to make money online in 2019 and going forward. So, most importantly though, you gotta understand that this video does nothing for you, okay? This video has really been a waste of your time unless you take action, okay? If you wanna become free, if you wanna actually get actual results, not just feel good or feel motivated from this video, if you wanna have actual results, you need to take action. There's no way around that, And a good way to take action is booking a free consultation call, either with me personally or with an expert from my team. And what we're going to do on those free consultation calls is either you already have expertise, you already have something you're good at, we can help you monetize it, which is really great. Or you're not even 100% sure yet what it is that you want to do, but you do know that you want to build your own freedom business, give us a call as well, because we can help you. And the way to join it is there's a link in the description below, or a link appearing somewhere now. You click that link, brings you to a website, read what's on that website, really important information on there, and then on the bottom of that website is a button. You click that, and there you can literally book the exact date and time where you want us to call you. It's a free call, even if it's international, free call. So yeah, let's get started. Maybe talk to you very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Let's crush it. GG. Talk soon.